Hey guys, so I'm doing another tag video just because these are super easy and I can do them on my computer without having too much trouble and not too much editing involved, and I don't need a crazy amazing camera as well. Sorry, I'm a little chilly, but it's okay. I really love this top, so I'm just gonna get right into it. This is an about me kind of tag. It's not an official like YouTube tag. There's a whole bunch of like about me actual tags, but this was a blog post from Lipso Facto, or on YouTube her name is Megan Isabel, or Isabel. I'll link in the bottom bar. But actually I saw this video from the YouTube user Nia Says, and I watched her do it, and I thought it was a lot more interesting than like the average about me tag, like what's your name, what's your height kind of thing. It was a little bit more involved, which I liked, so I'm guessing I'm just following what she did. So I'm assuming I'm tagged. If not, then I'm sorry, but I'm doing the tag anyway. Okay. So there's a whole bunch. I'm looking at my Kindle right now, and this is her blog. Is it on Blogspot? I have no idea, but it has a whole bunch of things, and I'm just going to read off of them and tell you what my answers are. So, yeah. Hopefully this is kind of interesting. I'm starting out in the beauty community, and I just thought I'd introduce myself. So, the vital stats. The first one is name. My name is Amanda. Not very, creative or whatever. Nicknames. I have a whole bunch of nicknames because of my last name, which is very short and one syllable, like most Chinese people's last names are. But I get Panda a lot, Manda without the A, which I guess a lot of people named Amanda get. A whole bunch of things, but those are probably the two main ones, just Manda or Panda. My sister calls me Panda, and her boyfriend calls me Panda, so I was obsessed with pandas for a period of my life as well, so I guess it's very appropriate. And I'm Asian. My birthday is December 30th, so I guess by the time this is up, it will almost be my birthday, which is really exciting. I'll be 18. And place of birth, I was born in New Jersey. I guess I'm not going to say where, but I was born in New Jersey. Zodiac sign. I am a Capricorn. Occupation. I am a student. I'm a high school student. I'm a senior. I'm applying for colleges right now, and the deadline is January 1st. So this is kind of like my procrastination technique, if you will. Appearance. Color hair. It's like black. It's pretty much black, but if you look at it, I don't know if you can see it in this light, I have some brown kind of like highlights. They're natural highlights, kind of. No, they are natural. I've never gotten my hair dyed or done or anything like that, so they are natural, and I'm so sorry that my hair is wet. I was planning on going somewhere, but then so-and-so canceled, and I was not happy about it. So I decided to get ready anyway, and then just film this awesome video for you guys. Oh my goodness gracious, I keep losing my spot. Okay, hair length, almost brushing. Oh, sorry, I was just reading her answers. My hair length is, actually, it's like the same answer. It's like almost at my shoulders around now. As you can see, but when it dries, it'll get a lot more volume and be a little bit shorter, but since it's wet, it's a little bit straighter. So it's around here. It's shorter in the back because when I originally got it cut in August, my hair was like 2 inches shorter, and I had an A-line bob. So, yeah. So it's grown quite a bit. I have pretty fast growing, really thick hair. Eye color. My eye colors are like black. They look almost black. That's creepy. I know. I'm sorry. But they're not. They're very, very, very dark brown. I've had a whole bunch of people tell me that my eyes are black, but if I can see myself in the mirror and look and see that my eyes are not black, then I know that they're not black. They're very dark brown though, so it's very, very hard to see my like pupils, which is kind of scary. So My best feature. I think I have really nice lips. I don't know. I think that they're pretty big and voluptuous, I guess. I'm sorry about this lighting. It's horrendous. But I think I have really nice lips and nice skin. I think I don't ever really break out. I had one pimple here on my chin. You can't really see it in this camera. It's not that good. It's not super HD, which is kind of good for that purpose. But yeah, it kind of scarred, which is poopy because I never get pimples, and the one time I do, it scars. Braces. Yes, I did have braces. I had braces for 3 years, a really long time. I got them on really, really early, so I was in fourth grade, so 8 years ago. I was 10. Wow, I was young. I was a baby. And then I got them off in 7th grade, so I was 13. Yeah, that sounds right. Because I remember being very happy that I would have them off before high school, but the only problem with getting them on so early was that I had to get all my teeth taken out. So I remember one day going to the dentist and he pulled out all of my teeth. I had like 6 teeth taken out that day. It was torture. I ate like soup for like a week. That's it. Piercings. I just have my earlobes pierced. I have 2 holes. This one, I don't know. I always keep these in just because they're a bother to take out. And these are the ones that I actually got them pierced with. They're like little purple studs because at the moment I was obsessed with purple. I don't know why. But my frontal lobe one, like the big one that I've had since I was in 2nd grade, I guess. So I don't, like 8. I normally wear like bigger jewelry in there, so the days that I do feel like wearing earrings, I do that. But most of the time I don't, just because I take them out. Tattoos, I don't have any. I don't know. Tattoos, the permanency of the idea of tattoos kind of freaks me out a little bit, because I am the most indecisive person on the face of the planet. So if I decided to get a tattoo, I feel like after 2 weeks I'd be like, why did I do that? And I'd probably cry a lot too. So, oh, and if I ever got a tattoo, my mom would shoot me. So, no, I do not have a tattoo. And it's not legal for you to get a tattoo until you're 18, where I live. Righty or lefty? I'm a righty. That's pretty easy. Okay, first, best friend. What? Oh, my first best friend. Who was my first best friend? We're not friends anymore, but not to be like mean or anything. I guess like my first best friend would be my brother because we did everything together when we were growing up. We're only a year apart, so he's a year younger than I am, and we were like inseparable. We're like twins. But as we grew up, I guess my friend Megan, as far back as I can remember, I guess my friend Megan, we were best friends in like 1st grade, and then she moved, and then she ended up moving to the same town I lived in, but we didn't know that, and then we never hung out after that. And she's a year younger than me, but I see her in school now, which is kind of funny. But like we're like, oh, remember those days when we were best friends? It's kind of like that. It's kind of funny. Okay. Award. My first award? I don't get that many awards, so I guess like my perfect attendance award. I went to school all the time, just because my mom would make me, even if I was deathly ill, as long as I didn't get sent home by the nurse, then I could go to school. I would go to school every single day, and if the nurse sent me home, then I would be able to go home. But yeah, I guess my perfect attendance award, I had one pretty much every year until like last year, and then I got sick one day, so yeah, and then I need to finish my term paper one day, so yeah, perfect attendance till then. I've been getting lazy. Oh, that's better a little bit. My first sport, I guess dance counts, right? I was a ballet dancer for 6 years, from ages 5 to like 11. I did ballet, community and otherwise. And then it was too much work, so I quit. Yeah, I'm a quitter. But and then I guess after that, then I did track for a little bit, but I hate running, so I don't know why I did that. And then in high school, I picked up volleyball, which I was actually really, really good at, but I quit this year because I'm not that good because I didn't play club. Real holiday. Oh, is she British? I guess like my first real vacation was to first real vacation. I guess like if not to the beach, then to like I've never been out of the country before until last summer, where I went to China for 6 weeks by myself. It was kind of like a cultural experience, and it was good. It was really interesting. I don't speak Chinese, so it was really hard, but it was really interesting. My first concert was actually over the summer as well. My first concert was the Glee concert, and I think I talked about this in my the 100 random question tag video that I just did. And yeah, it's my first concert and the only concert I've ever been to that's like not like Yo-Yo Ma at the MoMA or whatever. So yes, that's what concert I've been to most recently, and the first real one. Yes. Favorites. My favorite film? That's a tough one. I don't watch that many films, but if I were gonna go by like classic films, I'd say either Breakfast at Tiffany's or I guess like The Breakfast Club. I don't really know. Any kind of like superhero movie I love, or like The Notebook. Any classic like really good romance movies. Ooh, or any English movies. I love English movies. So if it's like Pride and Prejudice, that was the bomb. It was amazing. The Ish. It was the Ish. It was amazing. And I love that movie. I have it. Special edition DVD. Hey. And like all the other ones, like Mansfield Park even was pretty good. Even the ones that aren't actually like stories, but like they made up because of whatever, like Being Jane or whatever it's called, where it's like Anne Hathaway was Jane Austen. Loved that movie. It was just so good. I don't know. I love the accents. I love English accents, so that's probably why that happened. TV show. My favorite TV show is probably Glee. I've been getting into The Big Bang Theory, and I guess before that it was The Office. Favorite color, red. Favorite song, I guess at the moment, it's that Breathe Carolina song, which I said in my other video too, but I don't know, it's just so catchy. I don't know if it's my favorite, like of all time, whatever, but like, I think right now I really enjoy that song. Like, I always jam to that song when it comes on the radio, but it's called Blackout. That's what it's called. I looked it up after I was like, oh, I don't know what it's called. And then I had like a little annotation of what it was called. But in general, I like classic stuff. I like all different kinds of stuff. Alternative, a little bit of indie, not too much of that. A little bit of heavy metal, because my dad likes heavy metal. Korean music. I listen to Korean music, even though I don't know what it says. It's catchy, though. K-pop, yeah. Restaurant. My favorite restaurant would be sushi place, some kind of sushi place. I like Benihana, which is like a hibachi place. But I don't really know if I have a favorite restaurant. Favorite store, probably Urban or H&M. I love H&M because it's affordable, but if I could have anything, it'd probably be at Urban Outfitters. Favorite book, probably right now, I keep, like, because of college apps, I've been thinking about this, and I'm like, probably, like, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, I thought was really good, and they're making it into a movie with, what's her face? Emma Watson, who's playing, Sam, and then playing Candace. Nina Dobrev from The Vampire Diaries. Oh, which is also one of my favorite TV shows. I love that show. I'm like a little like teenager. I am a teenager, but like I'm a little like, oh, I love vampires. I really do love I was deep into that vampire craze. Less now, but I still appreciate it. Favorite magazine, I guess, would be, I don't know, 17, Elle, Vogue. I like Vogue. Allure. I don't know. I like magazines. I just like looking through them. I don't have like a specific favorite though. Favorite shoes. Oh my god. If you know me at all, I just did the shoe tag video. I just filmed that. But I love shoes. If I could have one thing in the world, it would be shoes. I have so many, and I don't know. My favorite pair of shoes right now would be for practicality reasons, like I wear it all the time, are my brown leather riding boots. But if I could have any kind of shoe right now, it would be the Jeffrey Campbell Nightwalkers. I think I said it wrong in my other video. I said like the Knights, but they're called Nightwalkers, and they're so cool. Like, realistically, I could probably get those if I begged. Currently, I'm feeling kind of disappointed that I was kind of stood up. Not by a date or anyone. I'm kind of upset about the entire situation. I'm not gonna explain it, but yeah. Single or taken? I'm single. Eating. I'm not eating anything. I'm eating air. I'm about to go to Starbucks though, so we'll see. Listening to nothing, because if I listen to anything while I'm filming a YouTube video, they will shut me down. But before this, I was listening to, let's see, who was I listening to? The Brown Eyed Girls, Love Action, a rap by Mirio with Love is the album, which is a Korean group. So if you don't know them, then you don't need to unless you are a person who likes K-pop. So I only like the old stuff, not a huge fan of the new stuff. But yeah, that was just on shuffle. Thinking about my college supplements, I finished my actual essay, which is 250 to 500 words, and it is impossible to get like an actual great essay in 500 words. It's just so hard. Be like, yeah, let me go to your school kind of thing. It's really difficult. Okay. Watching. I was watching, what was I watching? I was on YouTube watching, like all night last night I was watching, what is her name? Oh, Sunbeam's Jess, who's British, which I love, love, love her accent. Like, I wish I had a cool accent like that. And I was watching Close Encounters. Sarah just left. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Like, that's exactly what the blog said. So it's like, it says Sarah's leaving Close Encounters, which is so funny because that's what I was just thinking. I was talking to my friend about it. That was a post a couple, like, last week. Like, Sarah's leaving. But Jen's doing a good job. And she just did a video on transcendental collars or something like that. I like that. Wearing. I don't know what kind of shirt this is, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's really cool. It has like this knot sailor thing on it, and it's really heavy. So there's all this kind of beading on top of it, and there's really cool detailing on the back. I'm going to have an outfit of the day video of this outfit because I personally love this outfit, and I had a little bit of other stuff that I was wearing, but took off, I guess, because I was too jingly and stuff. So I'll do a outfit of the day video, and I'll put it below in the bottom bar if you want to check out what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing some black skinny jeans as well. Future. Do I want children? Yes, I do. I do want children. Whether I get them or not is another question, but I do want children, and I do want to be married one day, which is the next one. Hopefully. That's the plan. Hopefully. Career, it's in mind. I want to be a surgeon. Go to med school and be a doctor, just because I love science. I love biology in particular. I think it's the best. And I had a lot of difficulty while I was thinking about this for college and the Common App and stuff, where they ask you, like, what do you want to major in and stuff like that. And a lot of people actually do say biology, but not a lot of people actually stick to it. But I plan on doing so just because I love it so much. It's so interesting. Talk to me for like 20 minutes. I can tell you why it's so interesting. Where do you want to live? Oh, this is difficult. I guess eventually I'll settle down in like a suburban town, like where I live now, you know, with a family and stuff. But when I'm younger, I would love to live in New York City, which is not that far from here. Or if I were to live overseas, I'd live in China for a bit, like maybe Hong Kong with my family. Or I'd love to live in Spain or England or France as well. I don't know where, but I'd like to study abroad there for languages. Do you believe in God? God. I mean, sometimes like, oh God, or like sometimes I will pray, but that's only when I'm like desperate and like really, really sad. But no, not really. I believe in kind of like a higher power, but like logically, I'm a very logical person, and I just don't know if that makes any sense. Like, I'm taking AP Euro right now, and the whole, like, idea, we're in the scientific revolution, I'm like, how does that make sense? How can one person, like, save you all, create the world, and stuff like that? So, I mean, it's just so disproven. I don't want to be, like, smited, because I'm like, there's no God, but, and don't, like, hate me if you believe in God. I totally respect that. It's just, like, a touchy subject, and I don't really know. I don't know if I believe in God. I've never been very religious. We don't go to church, my family. I kind of always wanted to, just to see what it was all about, but I don't know. I mean, one day I could be converted. My uncle was. Miracles. Do I believe in miracles? Yes, I do. I think that miracles can happen, and, like, there's just unexplained occurrences. I feel like if you have, like, luck and fate on your side, then good job. You have some really awesome, like, luck, and miracles can happen. Because I just like to be optimistic. I'm a very optimistic person. Do you believe in love at first sight? I do not believe in love at first sight. I do believe in lust at first sight, which is exactly what Nia said. And, like, as she was reading these questions, like, no, I do not believe in that. Yeah, I do. But no, I do not believe in love at first sight, because love is it's very intimate, and it's very, you know, it shouldn't be something that's just like, ooh, you can fall in love with anyone. So, and she said something along the lines like love, like the word love is used so often now that, like, it kind of loses the essence of what it means to love someone. So, like, if I say I love you, and I met you 2 days ago, and we were, you know, on the, like, second date or something like that, it's kind of like it defeats the purpose of saying love, because love is something that needs to be built, like trust. That's just my opinion. Do you believe in ghosts? I do believe in ghosts. I'm kind of superstitious like that, and I don't know if you watched my other video, but I talked about how I went on a ghost tour. So what was I on? Ghosts. Okay, so I totally believe in ghosts. Ghosts freak me out. I believe in the supernatural, kind of hocusy-pocusy kind of thing, and that's why I get so scared, because I'm so, like, I believe things so easily, especially when it comes to scary things, just because I'm like, it's unexplained, how do you explain that? So, like, I don't know. It's kind of creepy, actually. I don't know, when you think about it like that. Yeah, I went on a ghost tour last year, and I swear to God I felt someone touch me, and it was freezing, and I was scared out of my mind, and there was, like, pictures, and there was, like, a skull, and I was, like, dying. I was, oh my God, I cried. It was so bad. So if you want to hear more about that, I think it's in my other video. It's the 100 random tag video, so I'm not sure which part of it it's in, but it's in one of the 2 parts. I will also link that in the bottom bar if you need it. Okay. Aliens. Do I believe in aliens? I believe in aliens just because I think it's physically impossible. If you think about how large the universe is, we're in one galaxy with the Milky Way galaxy, just like, you know, from, like, Mars, you know, I'm sorry, Mercury, from the sun to, like, Pluto and all the other places, and Pluto's not even a planet anymore, so, like, Like, we're all in one galaxy, and there's billions of galaxies in the universe, so I don't understand how we could think that there's only one life form in the entire universe. I don't know. I believe in aliens. I don't know if they're like gonna come and abduct us and like dissect us and like eat our brains and whatever, but I believe that there's another being in the universe. Soulmates, again, I don't believe in soulmates just because there's billions of people in the world, so how do you know that one person is destined to be your soulmate for, you know, your entire life? I don't believe in it. I think that, like, you are very compatible with certain people. You can be very compatible with certain people, but, like, think about how many people are like, oh, you're my soulmate, and then there's like a divorce or something like that. So, like, and the chances that you and that person are going to be in the same place at the same time, you know, at the same stage in your life, at, you know, whatever, is just so slim. It's like the chances of that happening are like slim to none. And that's why I don't believe in it. But I do believe that you are very compatible with certain people and that, you know, you can work on it and be in a good relationship. I mean, you can be attracted to more than one person, and that's kind of how I justify that. Like, I'm attracted to multiple people, so why should there only be one person that, you know, I'm destined to be with and stuff like that? So, I don't believe in soulmates. Do you believe in heaven? I like to think that just because I've lost some people, I've lost a person, I should say, my grandmother, in the last couple years, and I like to think that she's in a better place. I don't like to just think like, oh, we cremated her and she's like sitting in a jar. So I like to believe that her soul's in a different place, just because I think I believe in ghosts, that I believe that their souls have to go somewhere. And I think we are bombarded with like that kind of mentality, like, oh, heaven or hell kind of thing, since you're young. So I kind of do believe in it. As kind of weird as that is, I don't believe in God, but I believe in heaven. Do I believe in hell? Yes, I do as well. I mean, certain people I feel like deserve to be in hell. As mean as that sounds, like, if you're a child molester, yeah, kind of thing, you know? So, kissing on the first date. I'm not against it. It's never happened to me before. I don't go on many dates. It's kind of bad. I guess bad. No, I don't think kissing on the first date's a bad thing. I think, you know, doing it on the first date's a bad thing. But kissing on the first date, I think, is kind of endearing. It kind of gives off like a good sign, a good vibe of how things might go in the future. So I'm not against that at all. And do I believe in myself? And yes, I do. I am very optimistic when it comes to myself. Sometimes I get down on myself, but not like seriously. I don't seriously think like, oh, I'm depressed and I like suck at life. I'm more like, oh my god, I did so poorly on that test. Like, I'm stupid. But like, I don't actually think I'm stupid. If anything, I have the biggest ego on the face of the planet, and my friends will tell you that. To no end. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to, again, see my outfit of the day, it's in the bottom. If you have any questions about what I'm wearing, I believe that will also be in the bottom bar. And links to my other videos will also be in the bottom of the ones that I mentioned. So, thanks for watching, and subscribe. Also, I have a blog. I guess I should say this because a lot of people don't know this. I have a blog. It's not completely related to my channel. It's not like one or the other. My blog is kind of just a journal about my life. So if you want to follow me on a more personal level, I'm on tumblr.com/PandyAmandy, same screen name as this. I will also leave that link in the bottom bar, and I'm also on Twitter, and the Twitter name is also PandyAmandy. So subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow my blog, and thanks for watching, guys.